We are in the middle of the Utah desert. We are at the Central Utah Location Center. That was the internment camp for Japanese, American Japanese, not Japanese, during World War II. So what happened was, 1942, President Roosevelt had an executive order in order that all Japanese be locked up in internment camps. And this location is one of approximately 10. So 120,000 Japanese Americans were rounded up and forced to be locked up in these camps. So there's not much left here. Way over there, there's something. We're going to drive over and check it out. But, so yeah, we're in the middle of the Utah desert. There's something else way over there. We're going to try driving back in there. I brought the truck so we can do some off-roading. So, most of these people lost their homes and stuff. And an interesting tidbit, I heard the story from Jodie's grandma one time. You don't remember the story, do you? Jodie don't remember the story. But in Watsonville, California?
Yes, Watsonville.
Yeah. Jodie's great-grandpa Lamont, Constant Lamont, they lived next door to a Japanese American, and apparently he was locked up for 3-4 years during World War II just because he was Japanese. Even though he was American, he was Japanese descendant. And a weird thing, not weird, but when we went to California a couple years ago, we stopped at that house, and much to our surprise, he was still alive. And although he was obviously maybe just a tad bit senile, he didn't really understand who we were. We did stop at the house and then went next door and talked to him just for a little bit. But it surprised me that he was still alive. So he would have had to been, he'd be, you know, probably 90s now. So today, anything to say, Jodie?
No.
No. Alright, so Franklin Roosevelt, bad guy. You're on the road with Dan and Jodie. I guess this is the road. So we're driving around the Japanese internment camp from the World War II. 8,000 people were here, like I mentioned in a different video. And so it's laid out, and these roads are laid out, and these little signs over, a little white sign. What does that one say?
Block 21 and 42.
So they're,
wait a minute.
oh, I'm supposed to wait a minute. So they're marked like this block and that block. There's a little road that goes on that way. So there's signs like where there were actually elementary schools here. Over to the left, there were places where there were foundations, and there was like a warehouse. The buildings are gone, but the foundations are there. So we're wondering, like, there must have been like a cemetery in here too. So it's like 8,000 people were here for 3.5 years or so. Japanese Americans. And I think this is the road. I saw some tracks. So pretty interesting. There's something over here that we're heading toward, and I don't know whether to turn or go straight. Brought the truck so we can do some. Oh boy. Good thing I four-wheel drive. So Jodie's getting used to this stuff. This isn't bad. It's the mountain roads with the cliffs on there is the ones that she's concerned about. So yeah, so we're in the Utah desert. I think this road might. I think this might
stop
not.
For 1 minute so I can take a picture of the stuff. Are we even on a road anymore?
I don't know if we're on a road anymore.
Well, stop.
I might have to back out of here. So way to go. So I'm gonna shut this.
Go a little bit more. Maybe there's a road right there.
Oh, yeah, let's keep driving. We'll hit the highway eventually.
See it?
Yeah, but look at that big
it's going
dip
this
there.
Way. Where? Go this way.
I guess I can go through here. All right, I gotta like cut this off so I can do some driving.